Yeah, so it just means that it's more on how you're feeling on the inside rather than what you see on the outside. More on like what you're thinking. It's it's not like yeah, it's not like when you fall down you can see a cut, but it's more like you're hurting on the inside and you just feel a lot of negative feelings that you're upset, you're not good enough. Yeah, things like that.
How would I know? How does anybody know that you're really struggling?
It's really hard to tell, to be honest. I think most people don't even realize that they are depressed or they're struggling. Or sometimes you get people telling you that it's just because you're weak, you're sensitive, or that you should just be strong and forget about it, things like that. But sometimes it just feels like something's nagging you at the back of your head. It's not, you just feel like you're completely drained and tired and you don't know why. Or you're always upset and angry and doesn't really need to be something that is huge to cause that. Yeah. For me, I think at first I didn't understand it either. I just thought that I wasn't good enough, that I should work harder. But after a while, you realize that no matter how hard you try, that feeling of sadness, it won't go away. It's just like it's always there with you. And of course, like, I try to fight it. I want it to go away because I want to be happy, and that's what people tell us that we should be. But sometimes it feels like you can't control it. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you're losing your mind, literally, when that happens.
What happens when you're losing your mind?
For me, it's more of the feeling that nothing's gonna be better. That everything is just dark and it's just sad. It feels like you like I fell into a hole and then I can never ever come out from it. Yeah, and then you just kind of sit there alone and cry in the corner because I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with it and I feel like I just can't handle it.
A lot of people don't understand it. They just think that, oh, you're sad. It's something bad. You'll get over it. Or, you know, you feel bad today. We all do. And then you'll be better tomorrow. They don't really understand when you tell them that it doesn't just happen one day. It's something that you feel like you're fighting every single day. And outside, you might look fine. Or I try to be my best at, just be okay with it, smile, and just act like nothing is going on. But inside, you just can't feel that joy. And it's really hard for people to understand it unless they've gone through it.
To To be honest, I'm not too sure. But there was one thing that I remembered that helped me. I had a roommate and she knew that I was depressed at the time. And she just asked me to go out with her. So she would bring me anywhere when she's going, whenever she thinks that I'm sitting alone and just, even though I might look fine sitting there, but she was just like, come on, let's go to the shop, let's go and eat something, let's grab coffee, anything. And it actually helped to just have someone there with you that you know that will support you and push you to go out, so that you kind of don't sit down and just keep yourself buried in that hole. When you're doing something with someone who cares, it kind of takes your mind off things, so then you'd be distracted basically, but be distracted by something that's good, so you wouldn't be focused on something that's really upsetting. Worrying about the future, about work, about what am I gonna do with life and how am I supposed to keep up with all the expectations. It just feels really sad when you've had a trauma and just kind of can't move away from it. And then you just keep thinking about it over and over in your mind. And I don't know, for me, it's like I wish I could go back and change something, but then I feel frustrated because I can't. And then the cycle just kind of continue. I had social anxiety because of it. Whenever I see someone on the street, I feel like they will say something to me that is mean, or they will just think that I'm not good enough. And then eventually I just kind of avoided people because I got scared. And I couldn't do anything because I kept thinking that it's never good enough, it's not gonna be good enough, and that I'm useless. Yeah, and then I just kind of stayed at home, locked myself out from everyone and everything that I know as a way